Championship Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Devin Smeltzer will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. His second home run of the series as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Donaldson with a sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons is there. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate is Trevor Story. 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off. Lucas Giolito is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, you know, we talk a lot of teams that go from worst to first, but how about Lucas Giolito? He went from one of the worst pitchers in Major League Baseball to one of the best in a short amount of time. He has a no-hitter in his back pocket. Great fastball, straight changeup combination. His changeup is so good, he almost uses it like conventional pitchers use a curveball or a slider. Basically a 2-pitch guy. If he has that straight changeup, he can throw up a lot of zeros.
Louis.
1-1.
Oh,
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he... Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. They'll get us started in the top of the second. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Hold him just enough of that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down. And that appeared to be the case there.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 away. The former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. So stepping in is Miguel Sano to start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll still right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
We ain't even planning, but we match it though. Everybody looking when we pass it though. We just turn the strip into a fashion show.
In now, Josh Donaldson. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Nelson Cruz.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail this one 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
The 2-1. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And it's into the bullpen, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Into the box now, George Springer. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now back, the third baseman, Trevor Story.
At the plate now, Trevor Story. A little bit outside. 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Line toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping up is Randy Arozarena, grounded out in his last at-bat. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Carlos Correa would be next. Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they nearly back. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He brings a scary .368 batting average. He also has 1 home run. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball.
Batting 8,
Jake Cave,
the left
is
fielder,
retired for the first
ALCS.
out here in the bottom half of the third. Stepping in now, Alex Kirilloff. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9.
Next
The
up,
catcher,
Mitch Garver. This
Mitch
guy's still looking at a
Garver.
0 in the hit column. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So we got him swinging. Carlos Correa becomes the first out of the inning. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg. Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The right fielder, 13.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Realmuto stands at second with 2 gone. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Popped him up. Freeman moving to his left. 1 down. So the big batter, Miguel Sano, digs in next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On a line, that's a base hit. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 7-2 game. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. So now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Runner in scoring position. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Springer finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Trevor Story steps in now. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Hit sharply on the ground. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
The 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. Now, if he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball. But it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a ball below the zone. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back forward.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box. And this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Dero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is in his tracks now. 2 gone. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Freeman will head to second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. The count now at 2-1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the... Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jake Cave. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive on this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So we got him swinging. Alex Kirilloff becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
Garver.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Count is 1-2.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Twins 2. Ronald Acuna steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Next, it'll be George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 3-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Simmons back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next to hit is Trevor Story. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field, and that is off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Up next for the
Wow,
Blue
when
Jays.
you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him at first. Highway robbery right there as the inning is over. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. That'll bring up Luis Arias. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. High and deep to right. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Up next for Minnesota, Ketel Marte hopped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his bat.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Jorge Alcala enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 66.
7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Randy Arozarena. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking. Serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. Sano is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. There's a drive out to left center field. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The catcher, JT Giolito.
In now, JT Realmuto. Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ronald Acuna. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Racing back, the right fielder to the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Cody Station comes on the pitch now. Better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, George Springer. Over to first, and that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Miguel Sano. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. Just hung in there on that one. Sano aboard here at first with nobody out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Right fielder, Nelson.
Here's the payoff pitch. Hit Weekly back to the mound. To second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that will bring in the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder going back, and it's gone as they add still another.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story. Fastball. And looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And the count will be full. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kirilloff is right there. 1 gone. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning.
Alvarez.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled off.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. On the ground to the right side, reined in, and that's the second out. Next to stand in is Randy Arozarena. He went deep back in the 5th. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Jake Cave. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his
Your
business, Matt.
attention,
He's
please.
looking really sharp,
Now,
and it's hard to know if it's had any effect.
Number
But getting
63,
that early lead from his
Sean.
offense could have really helped settle him in.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate now Alex Kirilloff. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense with a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. One left for Minnesota, and they remain all set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swinging a ground ball to 3rd. Oh, look at Donaldson. He's out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, lying to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back, catcher.
So next to hit is JT Realmuto. He bounced out last time up. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot to 3rd. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Ronald Acuna steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. Here's the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline than that. To get a count in your favor and swing at a pitch that bad, not good.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
There's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
You'll talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
It's a roadless. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 57, Hanso Robles.
Into the box, George Springer. 2-2 as we head toward a conclusion in this one. I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes, these guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Digging in next, Ozzie Albies. Prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. The Jays are out in front, 16-2. Now into the box, Luis Arias starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Albies scoops it up and a rather easy first out. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number
Here's Miguel Sano.
Miguel.
Devin Williams will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ballgame.
Devin Williams.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ballgame is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
This one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. 16-2 in tonight's game. Toronto have taken a 3-1 lead in this league championship series. Lucas Giolito earns the victory on the mound. Devin Smeltzer couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available.